Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Good morning, Gloucester.
Good morning.
No entry music.
You went to the Army Navy game yesterday.
I did.
All right, I'm going to do introductions. Paul Gamber's
Good
here.
morning, Gloucester.
Joey Shimataro, your host. Donna Rogers is over here.
Debut. Well, my second debut.
She did her hair and everything for us today.
Well, not really.
Very special. And down the end, Chris Lagagna. This is with us once again. Pat Dalpiaz is taking the weekend off. Scotty Mack, God knows where Scotty Mack is. Jimmy Dalpiaz.
Don't worry about what he's doing.
Don't worry about what he's doing.
Don't worry about what he's doing.
Jimmy and Pat are at the Elks. I have to say this right off the bat, and they have all their awesome stuff. They're doing the Elks is having like a fair, pop-up fair. I don't know what the official name of it is, but like one of those things where there's like, I think they have like 30 vendors, maybe more, all over the place, selling great crafts, clothing, prints, candles. If you need to get Christmas stuff, if you're not going to get it from me, if you're not going to get it from Jamie over at One Ocean One Love, if you're not going to get it from Enzo or Joe Higgins, then go there today because it's well worth it. You can get a lot of stuff all at once.
People were shopping yesterday. Like to keep it alive. Like a lot of people are shopping yesterday. It was a good holiday weekend in Gloucester.
Yeah, we had yesterday was one of those days, one of those unbelievable. We are embarrassment of cultural riches days in Gloucester. There was the Middle Street Walk, which now is like, I don't even remember, like that used to be the big thing. Now the tree lighting is just enormous. Then they had the dedication of those 450 pound sculptures. Chris Williams,
his work is amazing.
That stuff down at the Boulevard.
Thank you to Sue Kelly for that. That was a years of
Antoinette,
labor and lots of discussion to get those planters and raise the money for it. So shout out to Susan Kelly from Generous Gardeners.
Yeah.
And they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
450 pounds. I mean, I lift crates of lobsters that is so it's dense, right? It's this big by this, and it's all full of lobsters. So there's a little bit of airspace in between there. Lifting up a 120-pound crate of lobsters is a lot. These weigh 450 pounds and they're hollow in the middle. So you get
Yeah.
that is wild. So
Amazing.
think how much, how substantial those things are. I haven't seen them in person. Caitlin is with us. Caitlin Gamber, who was it? Did you have a comment to say? Is that
Well, you said that she's a little under the weather. And then I said, well, Donna Rogers is here, and she's no Donna Rogers. She was able to make the call, Kate.
Wait for it.
Just saying.
Wait for it.
Call it
10 seconds before I get to F.U. Camber.
Yeah.
Scotty Mack chimed in too. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Oh, did he say it?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Scotty, we're just glad you got that Uber home last night.
That's all you can say. Thanks. Oh, I was looking for.
No, she lost her fastball. That's all she could come up with.
Hey.
There it is. So no one can see what I'm talking about. So I got to go here to the chat. There we go. Here's Kate's response right here. The double mingy finger right there. Does everybody know do you know what the mingy finger is? Is that a universal term or is that a Gloucester thing?
Yeah, Gloucester term.
That's a Gloucester thing.
Really? What's with the mingy finger?
So what is mingy? Middle.
This is the mingy finger.
What's mingy?
Yeah, why not middle?
I don't know. I just
We usually go
That's
just
really-
double barrel.
boom boom. No, but the main
Yeah.
thing.
No, I
Let-
think that's.
I want to ask
Gloucester.
our guest, if you're not from Oh, Kim Lufkin Williams wants to know if the podcast prize winner picked up their food last week. No, the food winner last week that was donated by Meat and Sweets,
Chuck Trubridge.
Chuck
Oh, the-
Trubridge,
The apple crisp,
apple crisp, and the bread that weighed,
pounds of apple crisp.
yeah, the bread and the soup. He said that he wouldn't be able to make it, so we devoured it at the Crow's Nest.
But also, Scotty Mack stepped up and did what? He gave him a $50 gift card to Ghiblis.
That's right.
He
Yeah.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So he gave Chuck.
Yeah,
a
he
gift
called right
card
after
to-
the podcast, said he couldn't make it, and Scotty said, "Well, we're going to get you a $50
that's
gift card."
good.
So
Man of honor.
It was delicious. That bread.
Remember you made it?
Yeah, it was like it was a cheesy
Bacon.
bacon bread. It weighed about
Oh,
12 pounds for the
good.
loaf.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the Last Supper at the Crow's Nest. We were passing bread around and apple crisp.
I can't go
Yeah.
away on this winter. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like we
What-
go skiing, but I'm like,
Well, you were at,
geez, if I miss anything
you
else,
went to the
around here-
Army Navy game.
I did.
What was that like?
It was nothing short of amazing. Just the traditions, the crowd, the cadets that were there, and they all sit in the same section, and it almost looked like the section was empty a little bit. And but it was because they were, all wearing that gray. And then the Navy cadets had the white hats, so they had the flyovers, and then they had the paratroopers
Oh, coming in.
jumping on both. So both the Army and the Navy in their own style did the paratroopers coming down, which was, when you see it live,
So I saw a lot of the videos, and it looked like there was more energy. And I'm not saying then of the Patriots this year, because everybody knows that the crowd is deflated this year. They looked like there was more energy than like when the
Yeah.
Patriots are like contending. It was
Yeah.
that
ton
kind
of energy,
that kind of
ton of
jumping
energy.
around and
Yeah, all the vendors were sold out of all their hats and
Oh, wow.
scarf.
It wasn't cheap to go there.
No, we went with my husband's company. And these people drove up they're all from the Arlington, Virginia area. They're all like mostly ex-FBI guys. And
You're not supposed to say that.
they came, well, I mean, they were all
When you see the red dots coming through the window, snipers.
spent time watching. And they all drove up from Virginia. And I mean, the tailgate he put on was
Bananas.
bananas,
Triple bananas?
triple
Well,
bananas.
we gotta go
Anyway.
tape here.
We were very lucky to have that in our backyard,
On a
really.
rating, just in case you were wondering.
Okay.
Yep, there's that. That is
Anyway,
amazing.
it was amazing.
Yeah.
And next year it's in DC, and it's always the second week in December. So
about the ending
ending was
and the point spread.
So the point spread was
Over
20,
under.
27 and a half for the over under.
Right.
Right. And the Army, there was like 7 seconds left.
3 seconds.
3
left.
seconds.
And
Ball on the half-yard line.
Yes.
You go
The
ahead.
Navy-
Sorry.
No, I want you
I know
to-
I'm jumping in.
no, because
Sorry.
I actually didn't watch it. So you
Oh my
you
God.
think, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead, you.
All right. So ball on the half-yard line. 3 seconds left. Army's got the game won, but they also can't give up a touchdown and worry about giving up a touchdown that could potentially tie up the game. So they have to take a 2-point safety. So they hike the ball and they run out of the back of the end zone for a 2-point safety. But it put anyone who bet on that game on the over/under, it put it from under to the over because it went from 26 to 28.
So if you had and these
You
teams are traditional running teams, Army's traditional running team. So if you had the under,
Yeah.
you said, "Oh my God, I got it." There's only a couple seconds left. You never in your mind are going to think the guy's going to run out of the back of the end zone.
Well, you
It's-
never thought you'd lose it on a safety. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. We were at Oak to Ember yesterday. Kate, my beautiful wife Kate, helped me out with Enza and Joe Higgins, and we had a ball. We did really, really well with our sales. I'm just going to do this very quickly because I don't like the whole self promotion thing, but I would just want to say we sold so many of these these quarter zips and the white ones, that my inventory is like really, really low on them. Hold on, I could go here. I didn't put that up to 1, 2, 1, and 2. 1 second. I'll be right with you on that. But I have some sizes we sold out of. So if you wanted to get one of these for a Christmas present, now I'll put up these are the sizes that are left. The navy blue ones, we only have 3 smalls, 8 mediums. We're sold out of the large and the extra large, 8 double extra large, 5 3 XLs, and 6 4Xs. And then on the white ones, we only have 4 smalls, 12 mediums, 7 large, 3 extra large, 7 extra large, and 1 triple extra large. I'm thinking that these are going to be sold out because on Thursday night we have a pop-up at Castaways for men's night, and I'm really happy about that because no one wants to sit on inventory, but it's been really, really, really great.
One of those white ones is spoken for, though. You just forgot about.
So I have to take that out. So this one that I'm wearing right now is like a spandexy thing.
Don't give Joey money when he's been drinking. He forgets.
Yeah, you gave me money. So if you scan that QR code right there, it'll bring you right there to buy that right there. And if you get that, I have American flag hats, digital camo hats that you can that you get a free hat with the purchase of that. So you can pause it later or whatever, come back to it and get that. And the white ones, that's the QR code for the white ones. And there's, again, limited supply left. So if you wanted to get one, I wouldn't wait. So there's that. Thanks for all your support.
So tell me more about the event at Oak to Ember. Was it just amazing?
It was so much fun. So Joe Higgins and the woman that was doing the epoxy stuff, they set up inside, and lunchtime at Oak to Ember, I don't think it gets that busy. So I was like, it was cool. It was kind of cold out, but I'm like, we're gonna suck it up. We're gonna go outside. We set up right almost on the street.
Oh, okay.
So there was a lot of visibility. And Kate, to her credit, came up with an incredible idea. She went all the way home. She got our Bluetooth speaker. Mm-hmm. We played Christmas music. So all the people that were coming by, it was very festive. And we had the smash burger. So there's big controversy last week about the smash burgers.
What is this?
Okay, that's a good question.
What is a smash burger?
What is a smash burger, right?
What constitutes true smash burger?
So Donna just got to the crux of the whole situation. There are more than 3 places in town, and I'm not going to say that because I don't do this. I don't say their names, but there are at least 3 places in town that say that they have a smash burger on their menu. They're not smash burgers, okay? And I'm not saying that they're bad burgers, because some people absolutely prefer a thick, like juicy burger, and that's just fine.
That's not a smash burger.
But that's not a smash burger. And like
smash is a verb.
Smash is a verb. There you go. So this is a smash burger right here. Let me see. I got a photo for you right here. That is an Oak to Ember smash burger. You see how it's really, really thin? And I'm gonna actually play what?
Not pointing to the burger.
Oh yeah, that's it. That is a smash burger.
Looks like I'm pointing to your crotch, but at least you have a graphic up there. I'm not really pointing to your crotch.
So Curtis Healy's like Neil Maver's right-hand man. He actually showed us how thin you need to get it to make it a smash burger. We're gonna give you guys a video, and this is exactly what it is. What's going on right here?
Just using a paint scraper to put my smash burger, get a browning crust on there. Maillard reaction of smashing it with hot steel.
Oh, that's what you're looking for right there.
Even browning, thin, crispy edges.
That's how you do it. And the government cheese. Gotta have the
government cheese.
Gotta have the government cheese.
Stuff. That's the good stuff.
That's the good stuff right there. Nothing melts like that.
Yeah.
Get that meltiness going. The pickles had a little spiciness to it. They were delicious. They're good. Loved it. Oh, here's the setup. What kind of bun are we going with?
So a Martin's potato roll. Seeded Martin's potato roll.
Let's go. That sauce is magic. Yeah. Here we go. Now, what's the water do for you?
Cheese, like a melted cheese.
Ah, that's it. Live fire, baby. Oak to ember. That's what we're looking for. Boom.
Crown your king. Good to go.
That's it. Oak to ember, baby. Let's go.
There it is.
There it is. So there you go, guys.
The steamer.
Yeah, I've seen videos. So
Sorry.
that is what a smash burger is. I don't know. Could you guys see how was the video for that? The new guy Fieri right here. Good job, Jojo. Yeah. It was just. Did you hear us talking during that video? Because I didn't think you would be able to. So if you guys are watching, let Kate, let me know if you guys could hear us talking, because I didn't think that people could hear when the video was playing. Anyway, so to me, Oak to Ember has one, and it's my absolute favorite. The video was good. The video was great and clear. So you could hear the video. So you couldn't hear us. You could hear the video. Okay, perfect. So you understand. So now you understand the concept. Now, our buddy Zach.
Yeah,
Wait,
we heard you.
Oh,
We
you
heard
heard us too? No, he
Okay.
couldn't hear. Kim, he couldn't hear
No,
me.
couldn't
No, he
hear
could
us.
hear us on the video. That's
Yeah, yeah.
that's what that was.
Got it. Okay.
You should have constituted what's a smash burger though. You were explaining it, but it was off.
So it was super thin, as you saw in that video, and you let it get the browning that you saw. It intensifies. It's called the Maillard reaction, and it intensifies. What are you laughing at?
I just love that you know this
He's
reaction.
No,
The
barbecue guy. No,
He's
you
a
don't
barbecue
you don't even understand.
Like a car guy talking about car engines.
It's like Jimmy Dalpiaz talking about cars.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit of Woody of what he's talking about. I mean, I know you can't see it. There's a table in the way.
It's all dark.
Oh, sorry.
It's all dark here. This is held up by anyway, but the flavors are off the chart. So when I posted, I got into a kerfuffle with a local chef yesterday. Not too heated, but a disagreement on what a smash burger was. And this particular chef there was no sense in arguing with him, because he told me he was specifically taught to never smash a burger.
Well, then don't call it a smash burger.
That's right. So you can have a burger and not call it a smash burger. There is a place for both. So when I put on Facebook, what kind of burger do you like? Do you know what a smash burger is? What constitutes a smash burger? And do you like your burgers thick, or do you like them thin? And a lot of people said, I don't like smash burgers. I like them thick.
Mm-hmm.
And to which I replied to all of them, I understand like the general idea like of what the perfect burger traditionally is: a big, thick, juicy burger that's rare or medium rare in the center, and the juices are flying all over the place. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you haven't tried a smash burger, I think you need to try one before you say a smash burger is trash.
Right.
Okay.
That's all. That's the point where I was trying to go.
Got it. So this would be the
but-
point where Pat tells you to move on.
No. So there's one more part.
Okay.
So the other part is Zach Sears at Minglewood, one of my favorite guys, is going to do a burger night, and we me and him got together, and he's going to do a choice of 3 different burgers and any beer that's on tap. And I forget what the price he said, because I don't want to say it the wrong way and then be wrong. 1 smash burger, 1 Minglewood burger, traditional, thicker, juicier, and one burger of the week every week. I think it's going to be on Thursday night, but we're going to further solidify it. We've been working on it all week together.
That's a great
Great
idea.
idea.
Yeah, and it's going to be a scene. So
Joanne Wood originated in Ashland, Kentucky. Smash burger?
wow,
Wow.
there's some value added right
There
there.
you go.
Maybe she looked that up, or maybe she's from Ashland.
Right.
I'm going to. By the way, in February, I'm bringing Madeline to go look at University of Kentucky.
Oh wow.
I just 3 days ago, I made her appointment to for the whole tour and stuff.
We have mutual friends that go there. Their son goes there, so we
The
should.
Dolans.
Oh yeah, okay, you know that. Good.
Yeah,
I was
because
gonna
the
say-
Dolans always talk to Jill,
All right, I was gonna say
my
you gotta
ex-wife,
put
who
that
went
in.
there. My ex-wife went there. It was a Delta Gamma. It's like a good
That was
sorority.
the good one.
So Madeline would be potentially be a legacy,
Again.
Ooh.
a legacy. So
That's exciting.
yeah. I don't know. Who knows what she's
So I
doing.
think back to the smash burger thing. I didn't know until the Good Morning Gloucester Smash Gate started a couple of weeks ago. Like I knew what a smash burger was. I knew you pressed it down on the griddle, but I didn't know that there was a thinness that it had to achieve.
Yeah.
So there are, like you mentioned, there are some places that have a smash burger on the menu, and I've seen it come out. I'm like, shit, that looks like a really good burger. But I didn't know that it wasn't technically a smash burger.
Right.
So to your point, there's a good spot for both, but you got to know the difference.
Yes, and just don't label it that way. Also, if you noticed what the tool that Curtis was using at Oak to Ember to get that thing off of the griddle was a paint scraper.
Yeah.
Like that, you need that sharp edge
Yeah.
to get under there to flip it. No, just saying. Kim Lufkin Williams, she likes that. Smashgate. Smashgate.
Zach.
By the there he goes. Zach's watching.
$20.
There it
Burger
is.
and beer, $20.
And that
Thursday night starting 12:21.
and that is any beer on tap there.
That's
Wow.
that's a good night.
deal.
Wait, Zach, confirm, is it any beer on tap or any beer that you have that you serve? Because maybe I want to make sure we get this right.
What if Joey wants a DCL?
And this is at Mingle. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Then it's only 60.
Hey, by the way, they have a beer there. My new favorite weird beer, Bissell Brothers, and it
Never heard of it.
used to be Fiddlehead. And
Oh.
any beer, you just confirmed any beer that they have there. So there's that.
Wait, Bissell Brothers was Fiddlehead. They rebranded.
No.
Oh, okay.
Fiddlehead was my favorite beer.
Oh, I love Fiddlehead.
Ice cold Fiddlehead at Minglewood was my favorite summer beer. That like one of those ice cold was just so delicious. I'd like this Bissellhead better,
Really?
and it's along the same kind of thing. You got to go try it. It's phenomenal. By the way, we have two I'm not gonna be able to keep track of the shares. I'll have to go back in and count the shares. Fuck, we don't have Pat to do the back end. Anyway, we have two prizes. One, this book just came out. The Past is a Present, Celebrating the Lives of Gloucester Seniors, written and edited by Carla L. Grillo. It's all pictures and stories of Gloucester seniors. Really, really great stories. I think Michael Inquad is in there. There's Bob Ryan from CADA is in there. There's some Florence Martin Parisi is in there.
Scotty Mac.
Scotty Mac. Miles is in there. So it's basically the Gloucester 28. It was a project that they did. So this is one of the prizes.
Right.
So I'll try to go back and count how many shares there are. And then we have this from Rebecca Ann Nagel, a contemporary artist. It's a contemporary art, and she's in the Cripple Cove Studios right there. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So there's that, and it's nice in a nice frame and
That's
everything.
nice.
Yeah. So there's that.
and Scotty's mentioned again another Ghibli gift certificate this week.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
that's official.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't.
He put it earlier. Now.
That's
Okay,
and
and a Ghibli's.
Allison texted me. Yeah.
She did. Okay, great. Because I'd hate to say it and then not. So you have to pick these up by next week, by next Sunday, or they go back in the prize pack. Chuck Schubert just finally came with us. Yes, Chuck, we did finish the 20-pound cheesy bread, and we shared it at the Nest, and everybody loved it. Everybody loved it.
In fact, we didn't have to eat again till Wednesday.
That was good stuff. So there's that. Oh, did I say? Okay, we're done with the things. So by the way, everyone is joining the AMVETs. I feel like I don't know anyone that isn't joining AMVETS. So Donna, we're gonna let you give you, and then we're gonna go to Paul. Give us the rundown on what your thoughts were on the because you just joined this week.
We went in with you, and a nice gentleman came up to my husband and I,
Anito.
Victor, and we filled out our paperwork. So I assume we're in.
We're getting cards in January.
Joey said it was 40 a person, but it was 50, but that's okay. Goes to good cause, good reason. I loved it because it was clean, it was bright, it was fun. Everyone was super happy to be there, and I thought it was great. I thought it was fantastic.
Paul, you got anything to add?
Being right in front, I could confirm, and good value. You're a value guy.
Value guy.
That's a good value.
value.
That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Just going to say we enjoyed ourselves, and it was a good value.
Very inexpensive. The dartboards, the other pool tables. So they're going to have two pool tables by the end of the week.
People were playing darts. People were yeah.
And it's right above Tono. So here's the move. If you're going downtown for dinner and you can't get a reservation, pop into Tono, pop into Oakta Amber, Passports, or whichever, the Franklin.
Put your name in.
Your name in. Have the host, if the hostess was willing to, I know that Joe would do this for you, right? Like, okay, well, your table's ready. Go upstairs, have a few pops at the AMVETS, and then pop on down to your restaurant. So everything's walking distance. Total no-brainer. So there's that.
One of the only places in Gloucester that can actually keep the Incivics out of bed. They stayed up past 8 o'clock. We saw them Friday night after 8 o'clock, which was stunning. A stunning turn of events.
Yeah. Congratulations. That was on the show notes. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Jen was playing darts.
They were there after we left. The Incivics were night owls Friday night.
They're no biz. They're day drinkers, and then they go to bed.
Yeah.
And they were out 2 nights past my bed.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, Michael loves the quality of the dartboards. Couldn't say enough about the darts go right in. It's a nice, soft, new board.
And he said some other places the darts fall out because they're like pretty old hose. Anyway,
What was that?
Oh, so Kim, so at Meat and Sweets, they have a different flavors of their breads every Saturday all winter long at Meat and Sweets at 23 East Main Street.
That's a value there.
Talk about Joey's healthy dinner Friday night at the Gloucester House.
I knew this was going to come. So,
although I have to say, I mean, I try not to eat onion rings. Those onion rings, out of the park.
Pizza.
Dude,
you got to show the good crap.
So I'm gonna start out by saying we sat down and I said, I think I'll get a Caesar salad. Eat healthy tonight.
Yeah.
And then, we're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden, I said, I saw the first of all, the buffalo scallops are one of my favorite things to eat in the whole city. They're just amazing. But the plants got that, and I got to try a couple of those. I said, is there anything on the menu that I really ought to try? Because Lenny's son, David, has basically taken over the kitchen. And whereas the Gloucester House has always been great, but it was always the place that was the old, reliable, fried, baked haddock, fried haddock, it was all, that you could get at 10 different places around here, right? Executed well, great family, great spot. All that. David, since David has taken it over, has elevated that menu to unbelievable heights. The food has punch and flavor and imagination.
Yeah.
Like last week, I got that bacon lobster chowder, completely filled with lobster meat. Walk right past to grab a seat. There we go. We got the polka. Scotty Max here. This week, I went in there to get, and I with all the right intentions. This is the seafood pizza.
Come on.
You couldn't even see the bread because there was scallops and there was shrimp and there was lobster and Parmesan cheese. It was so delicious. It was So this was the best thing that I've eaten this past week because I've already mentioned the Oak to Ember smash burger. Does anybody else want to go with what? And by the way, we'll talk about the warmest places in town. That's another topic. Where? What was the best thing you had? Are you ready for this, or you want to come back to you? What was the best thing you ate this week?
Yeah, I didn't eat anything out of the norm this week. I didn't have any go out for anything special. But one of the things that we love to do is Monday nights to go to the Azorian where they have a cataplana special. If you haven't had the cataplanas, it's like, what would you call it? It's almost like a paella. It's like a rice and seafood and chorizo. The Monday nights at the Azorian, that's like almost every single Monday night I go for a cataplana there. And it's one of my favorite weekly dining traditions
on a Monday night.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it to the Azorian this week.
All right, something to try. All right, Donna.
Oh,
If you don't have one, you can pass.
well, I back to the Gloucester house when we were there Friday night. The tuna tartare was amazing.
Right.
It was excellent, great portion, and served with these little
Tortilla,
fried tortilla. Oh, yum, 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 yum. So that's
you know what's going?
Yes, I did watch the podcast until I could get here. I had the smash burger at Saltwater.
Oh,
And it was
Really good.
really good. There you go.
It's the second time I've gotten it. They did not let me down.
There you go.
Did you
I
forget
hear
to set
great
your
things about
alarms?
this.
No, I was at a concert in Boston last night and got home at about 3:30 this morning.
Oh, right. So a
I
half
need my
hour.
beauty sleep, you know.
Half hour late's not too bad.
Nobody looks as good as you. I need to catch up on my sleep.
Sale just came in. Someone just bought one of these. Yeah. So smash, what was on the smash burger? Anything on it?
No, it was just that burger and the government cheese,
Yeah.
which was key,
Yeah.
and that's the way I wanted it.
There you go. How about you?
I went to Polana. So,
Yeah.
I mean, everything was there. I went there Thursday night with a friend of mine. We nailed it. But I mean, the steak was phenomenal.
You can't go wrong
Yeah,
at
you can
Polana.
put everything on that menu. We had 3 appetizers. We both got like a bone-in ribeye steak.
Did we think about how much the bill was?
No,
So going back to the Gloucester house, this time of year, it's easy to get bummed out because a lot of places start to close for the season or at the end of the summer. One of the things that I love is when that indoor giant horseshoe bar at the Gloucester house opens, the menu changes. It's not the blue collar menu, it's the Gloucester house menu. The food's awesome there. And that pizza is like at the top of the pyramid for me. But I get excited for this. The only thing that makes me excited when the summer's over is that when the Gloucester house opens the
Resumes
indoor.
that food
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Chris, I'm glad you said something about when places close for the season. Today, from what I understand, is the absolute last day for Lobsterland.
The most depressing
10th.
day of the year when Lobsterland closes.
But I know that today will be extremely busy for them for gift certificate sales for Christmas. That's why they stay open until about the 10th.
So they're going to close, but they sell the gifts. I know they're going to reopen. But yeah.
They're going to reopen
Do they have
but for
any-
the season.
Right.
For
Do
the
they have
season.
any deals?
That I don't know.
Okay.
But I think that today, they said December 10th is the last day of this season, and then they'll reopen for the.
Oak. I should have wrote them all down, but I was there. I can
Next
ver-
week we can.
I can verify that Oak to Ember is doing buy $100 gift card and get a $20
As is the Beauport.
and Beauport as well. And I'm not sure about other places. If anybody knows of any of the other places that are doing it, send me the report.
As we mentioned,
Yeah,
the
we mentioned-
Beauport,
Awesome.
the
Thank you,
Wednesday
sir.
night jingle or whatever they're
Jingle
calling
bar.
it, jingle bar.
Busy.
Busy.
Yeah.
Like get there before 6 if you want to see. Like anywhere. Like
I went in
get there early.
It was
I was
The
in
whole-
Wednesday and
the
I didn't
whole-
even see
the
it.
whole lobby was full. I was telling Joey before we started, the bar was probably too deep. But I mean, you were getting your drinks and food and everything quickly. It was
Do they
great.
set up a bar in the bar lobby, like kind of like the past?
Yeah, you come up the stairs,
Yeah.
you go to
All
the
the
right,
way left.
down toward the function area. They have a whole bar set up along the wall down there. The pianist is down there. They set up a communal table down the
Yeah.
middle. They did a really, really sharp job. Like it's really nice.
So
So
this
and there's a lot of people waiting on a lot of servers.
Good.
So you didn't wait, they were very proactive about
And the music,
serving.
music, right?
There was music, bombed.
Price.
Right?
That one?
I don't know how we're gonna
Nope.
keep track of it.
Wait,
Look at this. This prize right here is from the Cape Ann Lanes for the video arcade to up your game. There it is right there. Up your game at the video arcade at the Cape Ann Lanes. Caitlin, thank you very much. I worked with Caitlin last night for the Beauport Ambulance Christmas party at Cape Ann Lanes. And if you haven't been to Cape Ann Lanes for a Christmas party, hire me. It's a lot of fun, trust me. Shameless plug.
$20 gift card.
No, 10.
I'm sorry, $10 gift card for $100 worth of gift cards. So they are doing a special.
Buy me a
Sweet.
gift certificate, get a $10 gift certificate.
So I want to.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure I have this right. So this is only good for arcade, not for food or
Right, for the arcade.
For the arcade. Okay. This is Cape Ann Lanes. Thank you for their generous donation. We'll go back through all of our prizes.
Everybody loves skee ball, which is one of my personal favorite games.
Yeah.
Skee ball tournament.
Let's do that.
Ghibli's $50 gift card. the best haberdashery that I know of anywhere in Massachusetts. We should have saved a couple of these, huh? Rebecca Ann Nagel, contemporary artist, framed art from her. And from Carla Grillo, The Past is a Present. This book with all stories of Gloucester, older folks from Gloucester and their stories and how they came to Gloucester and everything else. It's really amazing book. That
gift card for the arcade is a $10 value.
$10 value on the thing, and $50 on the Ghibli's. So share the podcast if you haven't already, and type shared so that you'll be entered to win. Caitlin says, Jojo, how about the best family ever coming to the pop-up yesterday? Amy B and my yeah, it was so nice. The Squint, Peter Scala, and his family came to the pop-up style. So Kate, what was it? Athleta? I have to get these pants for Kate. The wife had on these pants. They were like a very see your jacket, like a quilted.
Oh yeah,
like with a pattern, like a diamond pattern.
Yep.
But they were like they fit her well and they were stretchy, super warm.
were they down?
Yeah, they looked like they were down,
Pattern
but
with
they
a
weren't. But
diamond
they were.
pattern.
But they
That's a
didn't
new
make.
thing now. The down pants.
Yeah. But they didn't make it look like she was like a ball of a snowman. They were
Pillsbury
fitting.
Doughboy.
They were fitting to her legs. You know.
That's very popular with the car seat covers now too.
Oh yeah.
The diamond padded.
Yeah, but quilted. But yeah,
Quilted.
this kind of like puff, like a Prima Loft kind of material. Super lightweight. Move very easy to move around in, but high heating quotient.
So Kate, tell us where the pants are from.
And if she said Athleta, but if you
Athleta.
can't find those pants for Kate, maybe you could just get her the seat cover for the car.
Well, you got to do something. So you.
I get the heated seats now. She can be nice and toasty. Yeah, Kate said that the woman was the lady was a style icon. Peter Scala's wife. Yeah.
It's also like taking us into our next topic up top.
The coziest, the coziest. So okay, Kate is we're gonna put Kate's vote in here. Where is it? Let's get way down here. Can we? How about the best? No, not that. Love it. I'm trying to find. Oh, here it is. All right, this is a topic that we posted. She says GLOHO wins the warmest space in Gloucester without question. There's nothing worse on a 20-degree day that you want to go for lunch or if you want to go for dinner and you go someplace and you're freezing. If I'm cold, I can't enjoy. I don't care how good the food is. I can't enjoy myself.
Right.
So I put out a thing. What on Facebook? What are some of the warmest, most cozy places to dine in Gloucester on a freezing cold day?
You know what I love about the GLOHO? The fireplace.
There you go.
That's nice and warm.
I like the Minglewood fireplace.
The wood fireplace is another good one.
Or the Beauport.
Beauport's another really good one. We got a lot of comments that people felt really warm at the Franklin. I remember there was a comment about the Franklin.
Yep.
Yeah.
A couple people saying
Cozy.
You're at Tono, the Franklin.
Tono has a
the
fireplace. As well. Yep.
The Beauport. The Lobster ski in, ski out. You know,
They have the fireplace on the.
They have the TV fireplace.
The low ceilings keep the heat in. There.
Yep.
You know what I
that's a
like
cozy
about
spot.
The lobster. Marcel built the lobster.
Yeah.
I did not know that with the reclaimed
Did
wood.
you see the on
Have we
the
plugged that?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Anyway, I Captain something. He is a funny name.
Captain Fiddle.
Yeah, Fiddlesticks.
Fiddlestick.
I want to get, because people have talked about it at times. I haven't. They have that lobster. Is it lobster mac and cheese sandwich? Oh,
Yeah.
Lobster
the
grilled cheese.
lobster
sandwich
grilled cheese.
at the
Really,
Lobster.
Jamie had that.
And
Killer.
Jamie was talking about
Yeah.
that. I have got to try that. I might go there for lunch today. I might get.
I have to try that too. The baked haddock was really good there too.
I had
the best I've had
baked
anyway.
haddock. I had
The best I've
last
had
Friday.
anyway.
Delicious.
Yes. And the sides were great too. They had the little fingerling potatoes. They
Yes.
were like so soft and
Mhm.
buttery and salt. Oh, they were delicious.
My last comment on the warmest, coziest places. They don't have a fireplace. You don't look at it and think cozy. But Machaca, always the temperature is always great in there. And I only say this because it's 90 degrees in here right now, and I'm wearing a jacket. Like I'm always cold. I never can take my coat off. So if I can take my coat off someplace and eat, that's a win for me. Machaca always keeps the temperature right. And
That's a good way to look at it.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is why I put it up. Kim said the same thing I'm thinking.
Oh, Kim says, if it's too hot.
Yeah.
Oh, if you have hot flashes, you're going through menopause.
It's 90 degrees in here.
All right.
I'm dying.
Donna's giving me
Let
the eye roll. Donna's giving me the eye roll.
You're not gonna wear your jacket. Could I throw that on top of me?
No, the reason I keep it warm in this office is because when I'm down on that floor,
Yeah.
it's rigid, and I need to warm up.
Let's move on from the menopause comments.
I'm not your husband. Don't give me the eye roll. Like,
I'm gonna clean up this podcast.
oh, she's on a mission. She's on a mission.
You always have to have a scrunchie. So this is my advice to those. Here I am. I'm talking about menopause. You always have to have a scrunchie so you can put your hair up. Game changer. Yes,
There's other reasons to put your hair up.
there is.
Oh, hey!
Why you should also always carry a scrunchie.
Yeah.
She's always flipping.
Yeah.
Mike's a lucky guy.
Oh, why were you guys going with that? This is what I was in time. You might have to go work out.
Oh, that was Kate. That was us yesterday at the. So this is where we sat, and that was Santa Claus. So by the way, we did a live video yesterday from Oak to Ember, and at least 7 to 10 people came down because they thought that you were. They said, "Where's Scotty?"
Yeah. Who was Santa?
Because it was Larry.
Oh, Larry.
Larry. But they thought you were Santa because of the sunglasses. Yeah. So
I have dressed as Santa in the past.
Yeah.
Not this year at all, but
Oh, and just a little follow up. This right here, not a smash burger.
No.
That is not a
So
smash burger.
Looks
back
pretty
to
good.
the smash burger as I think about this. So what kind of bread is it served on? Because it's too big for a traditional roll, or
brioche.
It can be.
So
brioche.
is it on- what's it on?
They use the potatoes at Oak to Ember. They use a Martin's potato roll. with
and do
seaweed.
they?
No, you
like
don't have
flatten
to.
it?
No, you don't push that. A
So is it hanging off the sides?
little bit.
Someone has
I think the lobster has
Yeah.
the pretzel.
Might be the law.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
So there's that.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, oh, by the way, I gotta
That's
I gotta
today.
take this comment.
Okay.
So you can see this. All right. This is where Pat Dalpiaz is today. Elk's third annual holiday fair. I mentioned it earlier, but if you just joined us,
Starts in 15.
it starts in 15 minutes, and there's over 30 local crafters. You will be able to get a lot of holiday shopping done.
If you're down with OPP.
Yeah. Oh,
Interesting.
and
That
that-
it's interesting that it doesn't start for 15 minutes, but Pat and Jimmy still couldn't be here.
well, you know, they're
Is that-
Part timers.
well, they're very they want. So the thing about these craft shows that I've participated in a couple of them now.
Yeah.
It's a game of. Oh, I gotta get done.
Uh-oh.
It's a game of cat and mouse as far as getting there to get the best
Get your
spot.
spots.
So sometimes the organizers kind of tell you you can't get there until a certain,
Yeah.
and then they're all taking up the great spots.
Yeah.
You know?
You know,
Okay, Joey.
with,
have
on
to
that
leave.
note,
That's
what
okay.
Joey's saying is that there's got to be like in any circuit, of any type of fair or a karaoke or anything, they got it figured out. These certain people,
Oh yeah.
has got it figured out. They do enough of them. They know when to
Absolutely.
get there. The early bird special table. That's it right there. They got it all planned out. They got a plan.
Yeah.
Joey
So
had to figure it out. He set up his table outside.
that was a smart move.
Yeah.
It really
Yes.
was. I think in the spirit of holiday, like I wanted to talk about Yankee swaps, white
Ooh.
elephants, whatever you call them, right? Like, and protocol for those. I went to a Yankee swap last night, had a blast at Joe Wilkins' house. But when we were going through the rules, it's funny how different people run their swaps differently. So last night, the suggestion, we didn't go down this path, but the suggestion was you choose your number, you choose your gift, but you have to decide before you open it if you want to take somebody else's gift.
Right.
You don't get to open it first. I have
Never
always
done both.
opened it and then you trade.
Agreed.
I've seen it done both ways, and that raises a good question. So let's hear from the viewers out there. I mean, what do you
Is my
suggest?
car
What have you been involved with? You know?
All right, that was the first time I'd seen that. And then the other pet peeve is like when you have a Yankee swap and you say the limit is $20, let's say, and you bring a $20 gift, but people buy a gift that's at original price $20 and they got it for $3 on a clearance rack somewhere. I think that's a violation of the rules.
That is violation. Actually,
yeah.
let me ask you guys on this one, Chris. Do you when you choose your gift for the Yankee swap that you're involved in, do you go for the gag gift?
No.
Or do you
No.
go for like something that's meaningful, or do you go for the laugh? Because I know a lot of Yankee swaps, there's always one funny ass gift
Yeah.
somewhere.
I always
from
try to buy a
somebody.
gift that I would be happy to get.
Great.
Like I don't like gag gifts. I try
Right.
not to give alcohol. You know, if a gift card's the best way to go, I'll do that. But generally I try to do something that I've put a little bit of thought into.
That's me.
I
All right, the
I have
kids are-
okay.
So Paul,
So I also like the idea of if you're the first person to pick, you're also the last person to switch
Yep.
because most likely you're going to get swapped. So when I get them, I try and figure out like, okay, there's like 3 or 4 gifts that are better than the one I'm holding. I'm going to hold on to mine
Mhm.
because most likely those are the ones that are going to get switched out at the end.
Yep.
A little bit of a strategy.
Well, yeah, you've got to be strategic, especially if
Yeah.
if you're number one, you're fine. But if you're anywhere in the middle, you're almost better off saying, like, here are the top 3 gifts I want. I'm going to take the 4th gift that I want because maybe nobody's going to steal that.
Yeah,
from
that's
me.
my
Yeah.
that's my thought process.
oh, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know you're not going to keep the best gift if you're in the middle of the
Pro
crowd.
tips, Chris
Yeah.
Laga Laga.
Yeah. Well, I don't go to a lot of Yankee swaps, but I take them
I'm gonna
seriously.
do
when
it
I do.
next weekend, and it's $50. And yeah, I try to have something that I would really want myself.
Yep.
And something I love to be the gift that everyone wants.
Yeah.
Actually, for the swap, the swingers down in the villages. What
Oh.
kind of swap is it?
That's a great question.
You have to go to McCarthy on that.
Yeah, I'm sure if he's
Did you see-
watching, I'm sure he can tell us what the secret is.
Did you see his Christmas tree? I don't know if Joey has a graphic. We'll wait till Joey comes back. We'll go into that. We'll check that out.
What do you got?
There was something about a Christmas concert in Manchester.
So we're doing a Christmas concert at the Crowell Chapel in Manchester next Saturday night. It'll be myself, Joe Wilkins, Joe Cardoza, Renee Dupuy, and then Dennis Monagle on percussion, drums. It's a tradition. We do it every year. It's in this chapel in Rosedale Cemetery, non-denominational. It's not an actual church or anything. Beautiful acoustics. The inside, the ceiling looks like an old ship. So we're doing that next Saturday night, 7:00. It really is every year. It's a really magical night. So you can get tickets on Brown Paper Tickets if you're interested in going. We got, I think, about 25 left. So it's going to be a fun night
Wow.
next Saturday.
What kind of Christmas music?
It'll be probably 90% Christmas music.
Yeah.
And it's a really it's a fun show because this chapel, we don't serve food or drinks or anything, so everybody can bring their own refreshments in and bring whatever you want to eat and drink, enjoy the show. It's lighthearted. There's a lot of laughing, joking, occasionally even some heckling, which you don't see at a lot of Christmas shows. And we really have have a good time with it.
What's your go-to song for this? What should people look forward to with your vocal abilities, Chris?
Well, with my vocal abilities, they shouldn't really look forward to too much. No, we change up the playlist every year. So we have some tried and true classics that we play, but then every year, you're gonna throw in a Wham! Last Christmas or Do They Know It's Christmas Time? So we do some old traditionals, and then we do some of the
Wham?
newer. Oh yeah, Wham!
Love it. And this actually brings up an interesting side topic off that. Howard Stern was playing some clips of songs that. So the premise of this was once a band has a huge hit song, and then they're struggling to get that second big song, the next big hit, and they can't do it. What they were doing is releasing a Christmas song, but a parody, not a parody. Well, yeah, I guess it is a parody of, let's say, Cheap Trick.
Mhm.
I Want You to Want Me. And they're saying, an example is, I want you for Christmas. And then they changed the words. And he was all over it because some were like so bad and so terrible. And he was getting a good laugh out of it. So are you doing any parody songs?
No, there will not be any parody songs.
Well,
No.
I mean, think about that though. Like,
Yeah.
the next big hit, and his point was, it's ridiculous because you had a smash hit already. Why ruin it?
Right. Yeah, it's true.
They ruined their own smash hit, or someone else ruined.
They ruined their own song.
Oh, all right. I saw an interview.
Like the Monster Mash was an example, and they did it instead of the Halloween. They did a Christmas version of the Monster Mash. It's the same music, but changed the words.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems silly.
Yeah.
So what's the venue? It's an old
So
chapel?
yeah, so it's an old chapel. The cool thing about this venue, if you've never been to the Crowell Chapel, it's in the Rosedale Cemetery, which is an old cemetery in Manchester. So this chapel was built. It's named after Benjamin Franklin Crowell. So he was from Manchester, and my understanding is he moved out west for like the gold rush, and he actually struck it big. And he kept sending money home to his sister. He got very, very wealthy. He kept sending money home to his sister. And then when he died, he was still out west. And rather than just have a headstone for her brother, she said, I have to do something special. He's really taking care of the family. So they built this chapel in the middle of the cemetery that's never been tied to any religion or anything. It's just people use it for weddings and memorials and things like that.
How many people's all?
It holds 135, I think, but generally I only put up 100 tickets for sale, so I don't like it to be too crowded.
Yeah,
it's like Yankee Swaps. I do things the way I don't want it to be too crowded. I want to bring my own food. So we put the show together in the way we would like to see a show. We don't make the show too long. Other cool fact though about the chapel and the cemetery, if you go out behind the chapel and you walk maybe 100 yards to the other side over to Pleasant Street, Junius Wilkes Booth is buried there. John Wilkes Booth's brother, who assassinated Lincoln. And there are older urban legends that John Wilkes Booth was also buried in that spot. That's never been confirmed or not. But the Booths used to own a big, like beautiful Victorian hotel on Singing Beach that was sort of the playground for the rich and famous, and presidents used to stay there. So there's like a lot of really cool history with that cemetery and the chapel that I love. So it makes it more meaningful to me.
that's nice.
I want to get back to the gold rush for a moment. Let's get back to the gold rush here for a moment. How do you think they sent money back home back then? And was it timely? Because a lot of bandits,
Well, I think because just for safety, I think they just it was Bitcoin.
It's a close second. But think about that though. Like now, how
I know
at the palm of your hand you can send and do whatever, but back then, send all that money back to make that chapel is pretty interesting. How it would make it back from out west.
Yeah, no, it's a great question. So one of the other things that Joey and I were talking about earlier this week was pizza. Like if you're gonna get, and this came from our weekend after when we went to the Crow's Nest yesterday, we had to go. We like have this Sunday thing where our friends all get together. We cook for each other, and there's different teams, and we always cook, and it's fun and a lot of work. But last week we did pizza, and we were talking about if you were gonna just get like some fast, cheap pizza, what's your go-to? Not your favorite, necessarily your favorite pizza, but like fast and cheap.
Ooh,
Well, the cheap part gets
Piggy's Pizza
Where's that?
at Pratty's.
Oh, Is that what?
Or Maria's, like they have those toaster ovens,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's actual Maria's Pizza. And then he created a little niche for himself in the different bars that have kitchens or don't have kitchens, for that matter, that have to serve food. You get a little personal pizza
Oh.
like that, and it's done pretty quickly.
They do it in the small ovens. I didn't think about that.
Kate said Cape Cod Pizza, frozen section of the grocery store.
Those
Drew
are
Hale says
very-
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. That's what
7-Eleven has
Drew,
pizza?
Drew was trying to sell me when we were talking about this last week. He was trying to sell me on the 7-Eleven pizza. And then Joey jumped in and said, yes, that's the answer. I haven't tried it.
I have a story about 7-Eleven pizza with Joey involved and Chris McCarthy. Had to give Joey a ride home one night, and we stopped at 7-Eleven and he got the pizza, and didn't remember going to 7-Eleven for the pizza, and the pizza remained in the car.
Probably crystallized. I noticed at Ambets the other night, they have a little sign that they're doing Elio's Pizza there.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so you can get, so they probably have a similar thing. Do they have any?
I think they have Maria.
I think they have Elio's and Maria's. Somebody told me they have both.
Yep.
Okay.
They have both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they do have
So
both
that's
there.
probably up there on the.
And I'm amazed at the Bravo pizza. It's done within 2.5 minutes or less, I think it is.
Well, that's
And they
their
have-
Bravo
Their
pizza is
oven.
awesome.
Their oven. So if you go in and you want, you're in a rush, you need a quick pizza.
Yeah, there's
For the quick aspect of it, Bravo.
Yep. So I'll lose all credibility, but Jamie and I always get Domino's pizza, which you think is insane. Domino's pizza is good. It's not what it used to be. Next weekend, I'm bringing friggin' Domino's pizza for everybody. We have a couple of secret recipes that we employ, and it'll blow your mind. We used to get them when we get off the boat. We go up to Timmy and Kathy's house, and we would order pizza at night, and nobody would know. We'd show up with the pizza. We'd open it. They didn't necessarily see the box, and people would say, what is this pizza? It's so good. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried Domino's pizza in 10, 20 years, try it. It's good.
So the topic was the best cheap
Pizza.
Right.
Okay. So Sclafani's, first of all, in the morning is, I don't know what they go. Oh, now that the new owners, they probably don't have those $1.50 slices anymore, but I bet you they've kept it reasonable.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Finish your thought.
But I think the most unbelievable. Now, the rating on the flavor and taste scale is not really high, but you know how you do in the X and the Y axis?
Yep.
The flavor is like probably a 5, but the value is like a 10.
Yep.
Is 7-Eleven over here. That 7-Eleven meat lover pizza.
That's what Drew Hill.
$7.50. Did he say that?
Yeah, he said it.
You need a ride home?
Yes.
You need a ride home?
It's like it's like $7.50. You can get it 24 hours, and I mean, again, it's a 5 on the flavor scale, but it's a 10 on the value scale.
And what is it?
And
Personal pizza?
No, I would defy you to eat it personally.
You've
No.
never seen me eat
So it's
pizza.
bigger than a.
It's I bet you it's
than
about the same size as a Domino's.
Oh,
Does Domino's have large and small anymore? Or is it all
Yeah,
one
yeah,
size?
they have large and small, and they have brownies. Like you can get these like gooey, delicious, right out of the oven brownies. Like I know this sounds ridiculous because this is like
ever since
Well, you said
Happy
it's
Valley
strict to
came
order.
into town.
You said it's a trick to ordering certain things on there that
Well-
make the pizza better.
they have like a thin crust one. Like so they have the regular hand tossed, and then they have a thin crust, and they have this garlic parmesan sauce that you can get instead of a red sauce. Do garlic parmesan sauce, sausage, pepper, onion, and the banana peppers.
So you
It's
just
gonna change your life. I'm
So
telling you.
about cheap pizza. When you add all those toppings, it's a $37
No,
Domino's
it's
pizza.
at Domino's. It's still $4.99.
No.
No, it's not that cheap. It's not that cheap.
But it's reasonable.
But we got for football last week. I think we got 12 pizzas, 12 large pizzas, and it was $120.
Well, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta add one to the
Kim mentioned Riverview and Ipswich too.
Review is so interesting.
We're
But
not,
that's
we're not talking about good pizza. We're
Yeah.
talking about good cheap pizza.
Yeah.
So I'll throw one in the mix right now. Cape Ann Lanes. I forgot I had a
Cape
slice
Ann
last night.
Lanes.
The personal pizza. It was chicken and ranch
Ooh.
on the pizza, and it was amazing, and cheese.
Yeah.
But it wasn't expensive at all. It was free for me. I had a free slice.
Hey.
But it's really inexpensive and quick.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
a lot of people don't think about
a lot of options.
eat at Cape Ann Lanes. They have amazing
Yeah.
tater tots.
Mm.
Tater tots, they're phenomenal, and the beer is really good. That Nick Pizzetti,
Yes.
great beer maker and in house. So there's that.
Cape Ann Lanes, I don't get there enough, and I always kind of forget about it. I wish
You
I
wanna
thought of it
go home?
more.
Are you bored? Are we boring you?
Yeah.
What are you
Not
gonna?
as bored.
Oh,
I'm not bored. I didn't know if you had a hard
She wants to wrap this up.
sorry, guys. Donna's gotta go.
Some
Wait.
place to be. You can't go on anymore.
What's the outro music?
Play you off. Play you off.
10 o'clock hard. Let's-
I think when Donna was asking us on Friday night, how do I make myself a good guest? And we gave her the advice. We didn't say wrap it up for us.
She must want to get to the nest. You get to the nest to get some buddies.
Shai, did you have a good birthday week?
We didn't talk about the.
I had a great birthday week. Thank you for asking. Allison took me to dinner in Charlestown at Prima.
Oh, I heard good things about Prima.
It was
Didn't Nick
absolutely
used
amazing.
to work in that restaurant group?
I'm not sure.
Well, he did.
Okay.
He told me that.
That's
That's a leading
All right,
question.
the meatballs-
Nick Managos from Bravo.
The
He used to work.
meatballs, the arancini, and the chicken parm was the size of this. Not a disappointment on the beverage. Even everything was perfect.
I heard it's tough to get in there.
It was really tough to get in, but we know some people that know some people.
You got some juice. There you go.
I wanted to just talk about quickly the storm coming in tonight. Everyone should be aware of
Batten
that.
down the hatches.
Bat down the hatches. We're going to get some good winds tonight and rain.
Velcro your toupees down.
Al Roker in the house.
Where's the Smuckers job? We're gonna get Centurions.
I'm trying to
Let's
be
go.
beneficial
She
for the
didn't want to talk
viewers.
about menopause. She didn't want to talk.
But let's talk about something practical like pizzas and the weather.
There you go.
We have to have Donna for the next time she joins. She has to do some sort of investigative report and come on and expose something.
No, but we never take any businesses down.
No.
You know that. We never gave her the primer on that either. We never gave you the primer because that's kind of dangerous. Because one of the rules on Good Morning Gloucester is we never ever will call out a local business by name. We could say a general, this place is not doing something, not this place, but a place
Right.
is not doing something. We don't like how this works.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't say this particular place is doing it that way.
Right.
Well,
I did well, even though I wasn't trained.
you fantastic. Like I told you, you're always invited. When Drew Hale used to come on, he doesn't like us anymore. So now you slid right into his spot.
Those are big shoes to fill.
Big shoes. Well, you know what they say about big shoes.
Drew
Hale
says everybody should get out and get their milk and bread.
And dill pickle dip. Although you can't find that anywhere now. Although there's a Joseph's makes
Dill
one now.
pickle dip
But
cake.
it's not as good as that original one that you can't get. Well,
Market basket.
every market basket I go to, no one has. Just get a good homemade recipe.
So I'm going to scroll through and try to. Really?
He does?
Pickle dip?
Yeah, really good.
Oh, who knew? All right.
Maybe we'll do a recipe share next week.
So I'm gonna scroll through. While I'm scrolling to see how many shares there were, you guys can have another keep the conversation going because Pat's not here. I have to write down all the shares. If you haven't shared it, again, we have Ghibli's, the best haberdashery in Massachusetts for sure. $50 gift card donated by Ghibli's. We have a $10 gift card to the arcade at Cape Ann Lanes. We have this beautiful art piece by Rebecca Ann Nagel, contemporary artist, framed. And we have The Past is a Present book. So you would say book from Carla L. Grillo. All stories about Gloucester folks that have grown up here and their stories. So thank you. So you guys can commence. And so don't forget to, if you haven't done it yet, I can get you into while I'm getting all the names, type shared and share the podcast. All right, you guys go ahead.
Paul, where are you on your Christmas shopping?
0.
Very good.
I've
Very
got
good.
nothing.
So
done.
you're ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Donna?
I'd say I'm a solid 75%
Really?
right now. Yeah.
When did you start?
I think a month ago.
So you're
But
pretty good.
I'm more of a browser kind of thing. And if something like I'm gonna go to the thing at the Elks when I leave here.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna do that.
Yeah, just to, something little. But a lot of family members this year have just kind of said, let's not do gifts, let's just enjoy our time together, which is nice. But of course I have 2 kids that,
Right.
they're expecting
I
lots
think
of
that's a
things.
mom and dad thing. Moms tend to do all the kids, Chris. You ask Mike, he has no idea what you get.
Oh, Mike takes care of my son because
does?
because he would buy my son things that I wouldn't buy because they're not practical. He usually takes care of my son, but I've got my daughter covered. She sent me the list with the links. She used to do the PowerPoint with the links. Oh yeah, the girls, yeah.
So
What they want. She wants the UGG Ultra Minis, which you cannot find.
That's high tech right there on the
Do
Christmas list.
you do like brick and mortar, or do you do most of yours online?
Well, now with the proliferation of online and the deals, I mean, I love me a good deal. So I did buy quite a bit on like the Black Friday sales. Yeah, for sure. And I won't pay for shipping. So you got to ship it to me free if you want my business.
Buy at this time of year, buying yourself a Christmas gift.
Yes. I think I've
Anybody else? Yeah,
bought
yeah.
myself
Let's hear about
something,
it.
but I can't remember what it was.
My wife doesn't quite by herself, but I get a very exact list with the link to click on to go
For
buy
her.
it. Yeah, I've made the mistake a few
That's a
times.
gift. Like you got to be happy.
Yeah,
if
I'm
he
just
does
getting things and have things out of there. I made the mistake one year. She wanted a Kindle, and I was like, "Well, the Nook had just come out. I'm gonna get her the Nook. It's even better. You can share it." I got the Nook, and it was like, wah, wah, wah. She's like, I'm gonna return this. Do you care if I return it? She goes, I want the Kindle. I'm like, this is better. Has this, that, and the other thing? No, I want the Kindle. So
Yeah.
now I don't even
Ever
deviate.
since then,
Whatever
you
that
get the
list is
link.
on there, it's like size. Yeah.
Yeah, the didn't go
All
over.
right. I think that's it. I think I have all the shares.
Is your shopping done?
I've started. I'm not
Oh, that's good.
nearly done, but I've gotten. I'll tell you what I always set out the best intentions, and I did my stocking stuffers this year, which is good because those are fun.
Yeah.
Things that that person would actually need, and then it's not huge or
Scratch
big present,
ticket
but
and gummies.
so is that on your list? Jamie, are you watching? How about you? Where are you?
0.
Yeah.
I've done nothing.
Yeah.
I've got it today. I didn't know about this Elks thing, but I am going to go to the Elks thing and take a look at it.
And you can drink there while you're doing it.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
Bonus.
Really?
Oh, Don, the Kirk right.
Is it downstairs? It's got to be downstairs.
It says, I'm pretty well.
Hell, Mike Rogers is already at the Elks.
Of course he is.
Like the golf cart going.
I'm pretty far along. I asked both of my kids to send me what they want, and I have a kind of a cash limit of what I'm willing to spend. And then whichever one gets to here, Eloise just wants money because she's in college and she's going to bars and doing what she does. So she just wants money. Madeline gave me a list, but it isn't filled, and I found some interesting. So they're not listening.
Some
I
things
got a
off
couple
of what they
Kate
picked.
was on. I got a couple. Okay, Kate, I'm going to tell you one little gift that I bought for you today,
Oh,
and that's it.
No,
I'm not going.
no.
No. Now it's gonna kill it.
I told Kate, like, I don't want to exchange seasons because we go on all our trips together. We don't need it. But I got her a few little things, just little things.
Drew Hill, Mike
And a
and
pair of
Donna
shoes that
bought
she
me
wanted.
new
Appreciation for Mike and Donna. The Rogers bought Drew Hill a new boat.
You did, basically did.
But Bostelli's gonna buy him a bigger one.
You didn't get her a new puppy?
No puppies, no dogs.
They got me a weekend in the grotto.
Oh.
They gave me a weekend.
Are the playmates going to be there?
Yeah, you bring your own playmates.
Oh.
Yeah.
Watch out, Holly. All right.
Whatever.
So here, all right, we're gonna-
Just sharing.
so we have 11. 11. We have 4 prizes. And we only have 11 shares. This is embarrassing, actually. All right, you guys are
Mike,
crazy.
share
and
share
one,
the podcast.
and one of
please.
them is a $50 gift card to Ghibli's.
So by the way, last weekend I shared it.
Yeah.
But I missed the step about putting it.
You have to put a
Shared,
share. You have to
so
write
I didn't
share.
know that.
How
So
would we know?
I would just next time just emphasize that because I didn't know that.
I'm emphasizing
Rookie
if
move.
share the podcast on your social media and then press, then you type in shared in the notes so we see it.
Right.
Can I share as Andrew Hale as well?
I mean,
I don't have you. I don't have you as a share.
He probably shared. He bought 100 shares. He says he bought 100 shares.
Wait,
Those
Buy
earlier.
100
I'm
shares.
buying 100 shares.
Yeah.
he's been on fire the last 2 weeks
Yeah.
from home. Like he's in bed typing it
I'll
out.
put-
All right,
Drew, did you share it, Drew? Tell me the truth if you shared it, because because we had one person that was typing shared and we went back through and they didn't share it.
Really?
Were they prize winner
They
too?
were yeah.
Oh,
So I don't want to have to go and verify.
round
They're
up.
gonna ruin it for
We'll
everyone.
put Drew
Truly share it.
Hale is in. Okay.
When's the last time we actually had a Sazy?
Kathy Rogers, you have Kathy Rogers.
Kathy Rogers shared.
Just recently.
Oh,
Yeah, Drew Hale shared.
See,
official
see,
now.
people, yeah.
This
See,
is
now
good.
we're upping the. Oh, Mike Rogers said he shared.
One other thing that
Mike,
we
you got to type it in to be
You have to
official.
type shared. Kathy. Okay, so it's 13.
Caitlin had a comment a little earlier that she was a good reminder. Is next week is the 700th podcast.
What?
Oh yes,
Next week is number
Yeah,
700.
this week is number
So
7.
it's got to be big.
We got to do big. You know, I owe my
But
buddy.
he's going to do the weather if you're not here.
Oh, I'm the weather lady now.
Bob Rogers. I already
Hey,
had
last
you.
storm, I lost one of my trash cans. Like on, like it was.
Well, you do well.
So I want people to know that it's gonna be very windy tonight.
See, there you go, value added.
Windy,
If you didn't learn anything else, if you didn't learn on where to get the greatest seafood pizza, if you didn't learn where to go to the warmest restaurants, if you didn't learn what a real smash burger is today, at least you know it's going to be windy tomorrow. Tonight. All right, we got that going for us. All right, we're going to do it. So
All right,
it's
Mike,
a
he
book.
shared. He sent me a picture. Did you write him down?
Bob Rogers.
Mike Rogers.
Where's Mike? Well, let me see his thing.
He texted that he said he shared. Love the show. Great job, Donna. Scrunchy Rogers.
Scrunchy. Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't know. This is Scrunchy.
And now, and we're gonna take it to the weather with Scrunchy.
All right.
Mike, you can have a drink waiting for me at the Elks when I get to.
So the whole crew, minus me, because I have to be here for boats, is going to the Elks to go buy stuff from Pat and all the other 30 plus artisans for their big
10 to 3.
pop-up show from 10 to 3. So you're going to say artwork, book, Cape Ann Lane's gift card, or Ghibli's gift card. Those are your choices, and we're going to start going right now. You say the name?
Number 12 is Drew Hale.
Drew.
Chime in with when you want first.
Yeah.
Hurry
So the
up.
first person that says what they want gets the
it.
first pick.
Yeah.
So that is hilarious. You would think if we didn't have it written down that it was write down a gift card next to him.
He didn't
Oh
choose
no,
yet.
he didn't say gift card,
He
so we
didn't
don't
say
know. Yeah, no, he didn't say
Got to
it.
chime in.
Got to chime in.
We're stalling.
Number three.
3. Chuck Shoebridge. That's 2
Oh,
weeks in a
row.
2 weeks in a row.
Chuck, no
So-
bread this week.
So if Chuck Shoebridge says what he wants before Drew, then Chuck Shoebridge will get the
Drew,
pick
you
first.
picked
Right.
4.
Well, Chuck,
Yeah.
maybe
Wait.
Chuck will do it.
It's a
All right, we're
race,
going to pick
boys.
again. Number 14.
14. Mike
Mike
Rogers gets in the last second.
Mike Rogers, what do you?
Oh, Donna is chomping. She wants to pick 4
No,
months.
she can't pick for him. You got to watch to the end.
Jim. So he might not. What are the selections?
Number 5.
Oh, you
Ghibli's $50 gift card. Julie Shoebridge gets the $50 gift card.
Julie wants the gobblers.
No, that doesn't count. No, Julie Shoebridge does not win.
no.
Julie Shoebridge is not the person. So this is not going to
to be
Julie
our
Shoebridge. It's got to be the guy. It's going to be Chuck.
Julie.
Chuck.
And this one's 5.
So-
Patrick
Those
McNally.
are rules.
Patrick Manelli, did he win last week?
He won last week.
Yeah.
$10 gift card to the arcade at Cape Ann Lane. $50 for Ghibli's. A book from Carla Grillo
Beautiful book.
and artwork.
I'm picking the book. Mike said I can pick.
No, he's gonna
No.
he's gonna
He said
comment.
Jim.
No, because
He
we
said
just
Jim.
said it wasn't good for Chuck. And Drew Hales is still not selected.
Drew
Yeah.
is falling asleep.
He's like, wait, what? What are the selections? Come on, Drew.
You know what?
Step up
He's
your
just
game.
you know what? He's
He
just
must have been out of Tito's, went down the kitchen.
I'm gonna say that he's being nice right now. That's what it is.
Telling him to pick the book.
What the gift card's still on the table. No one has typed in they want the
Yeah,
the,
Drew.
Cheetos from Joe.
the Cheetos from Jim. We got 4 gifts. No one person's claimed a gift.
Wow.
All right. If no one replies in 10 seconds, Chuck Shoebridge is getting the Ghibli's gift card. 10, 9,
Come on, Mike.
8, 7,
I want that jacket.
6, 5. Ghibli's
Julie again.
Julie
Giblets.
Shoebridge. All right.
Giblets.
That's for that Giblets is going to Chuck Shoebridge. All right. So what's left?
Giblets.
Patrick,
Giblets.
All right.
Drew, and Mike.
Oh, you got it, Giblet. You got it, Julie. That's going to Chuck. You can come down the wharf today and pick it up. So we got the book, we got the artwork, and we have the Cape Ann Lanes arcade. Drew, I know the boys would love the arcade to play the games at the arcade
There you
at
go.
Cape Ann Lanes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna do another 10-second runoff, and then
Patrick
we're
is
gonna
usually on it.
we're gonna pick we're gonna pick new names for the other 3 gifts.
If Mike is even responding in the right chat.
Did he say he responded?
Drew,
Have
yes.
him call.
Ghibley
Have
does
him
have
call
big
you
tall.
and call me on the phone then. If he's
Drew, yes, you're all set at Ghibli's. They have big and tall. I get my clothes over there. I'm big ass.
on the Ghibli's. He's
It's never been
Drew,
so hard
yeah,
to give away.
10, 9,
I know.
8,
That's right.
7, 6, 5,
Maybe we just
4,
roll him over to
3,
next week.
2, 1. No. Oh, that's fine.
Patrick might be
Oh,
on
my
the way
husband
down from New
called me.
Hampshire again.
On speaker.
All right, Mike. Doing great, Mike. So you got to pick between Cape Ann Lanes, $10 for the arcade, a contemporary art that's framed, or a book. The past is a present.
It's very nice. The art too.
She said, Donna says, pick the book. All right, the book is going. The book is going there.
Mike, be careful coming home from the Y. It's going to be windy.
It's gonna be.
Watch out for rolling garbage cans down the street, Mike.
All right, there's two prizes up for grabs.
Mike, bye.
We're gonna pull them right now, and we're gonna give those people.
Drew says he's giving his award to Mike. That's it. Can't do that.
Number 7.
Just give.
Need a margarita. Need a margarita, because your nephew would love that.
Oh, that's my mom.
Yeah. And she just won that. Number 9.
Bob Rogers.
Bob Rogers. All right,
Rogers.
so we
Any
got
relation?
Oh,
Nita
okay.
McDonald said arcade.
that's for Julian. That's gonna go to Julian.
For Julian.
So the
Okay.
artwork is left, and that is Bob Rogers.
Bob Rogers.
Bob Rogers, you got to pick it up by next Sunday, or it goes back in the prize fund.
Bring this to the house for you.
All right, thank you guys for joining us today. That was a lot of fun. My illustrious guests, they're all going out to the Elks. I would love to go.
I think it's only fair that we let the weather woman pick the outro song today.
Oh, okay. So outro song is going to be.
I'm being put on the spot.
That's come on.
It's a 50-50.
So you got Over the Bridge, Mike Forget and Dave Campbell, or Annie Brobst.
Annie.
Annie Brobst. All right, here we go. We'll see you guys next week, which is going to be the 700th podcast. Pretty amazing.
700.
Yeah.
I won't be here, so watch the weather.
TV show 700 Club.